Ooh, I'm Zouain. I like it big.
Like when I said I'm gonna go live at Fairville, you're gonna go live at Fairville. Like, why?
Yeah.
Tea tree is perfect for a sweaty dude in all the places.
Wow, Jesus.
Just man, I mean, let's
I've
be
been
real.
moving shit around. Can you give me a break?
And this one's pot leaf themed, so I thought you would like that.
Oh, is that for me? Oh, hell yeah. Why would you think I like pot? I want
Only just begun.
my future home. You know my future home, right?
The post office.
No,
Hold on. That's a thing? You can ship a chicken?
apparently it's legal. Comment on DJ Zouain right here on this video. What do you think the chicken
What do
was
you
doing?
think? Yeah, was the,
arrive alive?
why did the chicken cross the ocean?
In a box.
To give drugs to the Gulf of...
I just did it to make him mad.
The Sanford Sitdown.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Sanford Sitdown. My name is DJ Zouain. Thank you for being a part of it. It's been a couple months. It's been a couple months since we've done this. This is episode 4. We've technically done 4 episodes, but one of them was a bunch of grown men in tights beating the crap out of each other. Shout out to Grapple for Good, and we raised some money for some good causes. I got to see a commissioner body slam a friend of mine or two. That was fun. And just an all-around good time. So a lot of stuff has been happening the last couple months. A lot of stuff is going to be happening very, very soon. So I figured, I'm just going to take this time to, record a show, talk to Christina, talk to Joe, the two technically co-hosts of the, did I just say ho-hosts? Co-hosts of the show. It's kind of, it fits where we're at right now because, it's fine. We'll talk about that in a moment. But some of the things that are happening, my baby sister's getting married in a couple weeks, so I'm pretty excited about that. I got some new shoes. So big things, small things, and all things happening in the last couple months. But now we are, we're kind of squeezing in this show because festival season is upon us, and Lord knows that I'm going to probably skip at least 1 or 2 of these shows. We're doing this show from Fairville, Sanford, obviously the Sanford Sitdown. Shout out Fairville, Sanford. We know that Joe is part of the Sanford Sitdown. Believe it or not, I don't pay her for that. She has to have a day job, and that day job is the Chief Marketing Officer for Fairville. And so with that, she allowed me to take over her Sanford store. So shout out to Haley and the Fairville crew for putting this together. In fact, I'm going to do a wide shot so you guys could actually see everything. And you can see I have also Miss Christina Hollerbach right here hanging out. So shout out to you. Thank you for coming to the Sanford Sexy Sit Down, and
With your best
with my best ho-hosts. I have the best ho-hosts in the business. That is definitely going to be a thing. So I think that Sanford Sit Down, whenever we do the sit down here, I think it's going to be the Sexy Sanford Sit Down. So, but here's the other thing, specifically the Fairville Mega Store, which impressed a few of my friends from the local kink community. They came in and they were like, wow, these guys know their stuff. So that is a very high compliment from the source. So just to give you an idea of how they're working with things, not only there, but here. But here's the thing about Fairville. Everybody knows it's a sex and wellness store. And I love that, and it's awesome. And you can get your toys here, you can get your stuff, but there's also another element, the other 2 big elements that I am a part of. I mean, there's 3 things, but the kink thing is, obviously, then there's the cannabis thing. And then there is the third thing, which is the reason I'm here, which is the reason I'm squeezing this show in right now, because festival season is upon us. And these guys here at Fairville have a ton of wardrobe for obviously not for dudes, I guess, not for me. Or do you have dude stuff too? Oh, they have dude stuff too. I might see. Here's the thing. I am. Yeah, come sit. Come Miss Fairvilla, ladies and gentlemen. Miss Fairvilla, Joe Badger, how you doing? Hi. So we're talking about your festival line and your festival products, and I know a thing or two about festivals. I literally text you. I know Christina's got one of these messages. Don't count on anything for me to do the last week of October or the second week of December, because Hallucination Before Christmas is the second week of December, and Halloween is Halloween weekend. But I typically take the whole week off because that's how we roll around here. And now I am part of. I am the house DJ.
Welcome.
The house DJ
So
you can adjust that if you want. That you can Jesus Christ! Of course, we're doing this. You were doing this at Fairvilla. Of course, that's gonna be how that goes. But so you guys have really expanded on your festival stuff and on your kink stuff and even your cannabis stuff. Like I've seen. Excuse me. Sorry. Product placement. Also,
we have evolved in every way.
I am a big fan of the evolving. Oh, we got Haley here. Cool. We're going to talk to Haley about the must-haves for festival wear and for festivals in general here at the Fairvilla Sanford. So we're going to be talking about that, but also this thing right here. So I was given one of these when I DJ'd one of the first parties that I DJ'd recently.
Summer party.
Yeah, the summer party. And they were like, "Oh yeah, we have these cannabis drinks," and I was like, "All right, cool." Every time somebody says I have a cannabis drink, I'm always like, "Okay, fine." It tastes like blue. It really does. And
Got that good blue drink.
Right.
exactly, is that blue drink. So like I had it. They were telling me over there. They were like, "Oh, so how many milligrams do you want?" I'm like, "Just give me the biggest you got." And so
Ooh, I'm sweet. I like it big.
I'm a size queen. Does that make me a size queen? Is that what I am?
Says your ho-host.
My ho-hosts for the sexy. That's just great. I am really liking this so far. So these cannabis drinks. This one's 20 milligrams with 5 milligrams of CBD, and it's actually, I thought that it wasn't. It made me feel chill. It wasn't
mellower.
It's much more mellow. It's much more chill. If you partake the way that I partake, you'll probably need 3 or 4 of these. But
It's designed to enhance your mood.
exactly,
Not change it.
exactly. I'm a big mood changer. That's a thing about me. I don't like my mood normally. You know how long a day is when your mood is not changed? Anyway, that's not the point.
Yes.
So shout out to Fairvilla. Thank you for letting me take over the store, Haley. Haley
And
is.
I want to say something before we introduce Haley too.
Yeah.
Because this is a culture that you're familiar with that you know.
Yeah.
But if you don't know what festival season is,
Yeah.
and you've never been to this store,
Yeah.
I want to talk a little bit more about that wellness part and what festival season really is for someone who might not even know what we're talking about.
That's true.
And we're
That is
sitting
true.
right below a sign to feel good about feeling good.
Yeah.
And that's I always hate that, when I said I'm going to go live at Fairville, you're going to go live at Fairville. Why?
It's
Part of humans, and I love
Yeah.
that you guys spend a lot of effort in your marketing with your staff about teaching people that it's okay to talk about it and feel good for themselves. So I
Yeah.
want to kind of set that up before
For
I
sure.
give away my
And,
secret. That's why I
we're
love
gonna-
working with you guys. That mission is so important.
I don't think we're setting up yet. Are we?
No.
Okay.
I think that. So I want
Can I
to.
address that real quick?
Of course, yeah.
Because thank you. And honestly, thank you, because I get that a lot. And we are a shame-free game. It's one of the things that our tag is literally feel good about feeling good. And everybody, whether you're 50, whether you're 55, whether you're 15, honestly, in today's world, right? Whether you're 75, refiguring things out, whether you've been in an accident, had trauma, just had a baby, experiencing hormone change, like wherever you are in life, this is a real place that all of us experience differently at every stage in our life.
Yeah.
And what I'm so grateful for is that I've actually grown up with this brand, right? I'm from here.
Yeah.
My first.
We all know the song?
Everybody.
Right? my first shopping. You're right. So
It's like a rite of passage when you're 18. Like, did you go to the store
Yep.
yet?
Did you go to
It
the
was
store?
on
Yep.
my 18th birthday, and my
Nice,
friends
nice.
took me. But then I had the opportunity to celebrate a woman who had gone through a divorce, and we had our party at Fair Villa, right? I had the opportunity to take a widow who was experiencing new things and new thoughts. It's just spectacular to be in the community's life in such an intimate way, which is why I think it's fun to have friends like you, because I get to run the fringe of things, but we all serve this community in such a really special, unique way. And so it's an honor to have you in our house.
No,
Haley,
I appreciate
thank
it.
you so much for everything. I mean,
Haley, shout out to Haley. Haley freaking killed. She killed it with the with this setup. I came over here honestly expecting to be like, I'm gonna be next to some lingerie and that's that. No, she came out here. She was with scissors, like on the floor. I'm like, for real? Like, this is amazing.
Doing the thing, right?
Yeah, this is great.
So back to what Christina was actually talking about, and you had alluded to it earlier, that we've evolved in every way. Every product category, most people know us as an adult store, which is very true. We are Central Florida's #1 destination store for adults, and have been since 1975.
That's insane.
We've been doing this 1 or 2 years, right? But what's really exciting is that we service the adults in our community in so many different ways. And one of the fun ways that we do it this season, which for Fair Villa loyal customers know that it's not just Halloween for us, it's Festoween. Because there's so many things that are layered on between September and November that are exploring the world in a way that allows you to experience fantasy and fun and get out of your 9 to 5 and shake it off a little bit and remove the shame, right?
Now, that isn't to say that there aren't festivals outside of this season.
Absolutely.
But this is the season where there's a lot of them back to back. For instance, I leave if I'm going to EDC, there is a 1 week, I think, maybe a week between end of Halloween and beginning of EDC.
Yeah.
And then after that, that's November. December, there's no more than 3 or 4 weeks before that and Hallucination before Christmas.
Yeah.
And then
You're
have
like in training for the season.
Oh my gosh, no, y'all know that I bike 15 miles a day.
Yeah.
And I do that specifically so that I could go to Swanee River, to Spirit of the Swanee Music Park, and be there for 5 days doing the things that we do and not die, honestly.
Yeah. No. We're all watching our calories for the Halloween party, so I totally get it.
Yeah, exactly.
You're in training for this season, but it's because it's a spectacular season and one where you get to step out beyond who you normally are in the day-to-day and experience the fun that can be had with just a change of outfit or a change of scenery or a change in your buzz and rumble, whatever the time calls for.
I will change outfits 4 times during Halloween. I have 4 different.
How many days is that?
It's technically 4 days. So no, I take that back. I will have like an outfit, like a onesie or something that I'll wear on like Thursday, and then Friday I'll wear one of the costumes. The last couple of years has been Maui from Moana, and then the Saturday I'm dressed usually like Jesus. So I am Festival Jesus.
I can see that.
Yeah. So actually, I might be Festival Jesus for the Halloween party. I don't know yet. I think that might be.
Shameless plug.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. So
Fair Villa Festoween party at the Megastore on October 15th.
October 15th
is one not to be missed this year. We have incredible things that I can't even talk about because we're confirming them all on Tuesday.
Yep. And you have the Lord DJ. What do you want? What else more do you want?
You will have DJ Zouain in the house. You will have an amazing VIP section. We're throwing a grave rave.
And,
so if you've ever wanted to twist your Halloween and your festival side together.
My favorite thing was hearing Joe go, do you, the staff said they didn't want another party without DJ Zouain, and we want you to play your music. And my first thought was, you want me to play Madball and Sick of It All? That's going to be very weird. No, your electronic music. Oh, okay, that's different. Okay, yeah. Okay.
Your B-side.
Yeah, the wub wubs, as they call it. So that's gonna be awesome. Let's talk to Haley.
I think this is a great idea.
Let's talk to Haley and see what we could find here in Fair Villa Sanford for the festival season. I wonder if she's gonna have something for me. I wonder if it's all girl things. You do have so. Oh, I'm so happy.
Well, first and foremost, I absolutely want to introduce Haley.
Yes.
So Haley is, I have the honor of working for a corporate location,
Yep.
right? But Haley is the true leader here in the Sanford community. She
Yep.
has an incredible team here. She's
Yep.
been with the organization for how many years now?
Since 2021.
Oh, wow. Okay,
so
yeah.
she's been here for a minute, right? But she took over this location almost a year ago, and we have seen incredible uplifts in so many ways. She's getting out and meeting the community. You've probably met her anywhere downtown Sanford. You've seen Haley running around.
She never stops
probably
by
putting
West
lube
End
in
when
your
I'm
hand.
DJing.
Love that, right? And she did an amazing job welcoming us here today. So Haley,
Yes,
I'm so
thank you,
excited.
Haley. This is awesome.
guys.
So you said that you had some must-haves for the festival season.
Absolutely. I thought of everything.
Yeah, you thought of everything. Okay, so I think she has something for me now. This is exciting.
So when we talk about must-haves for festival, like who are we talking to?
So I'm talking to the festival goer, someone who plans to go all out, someone who plans to spend a lot of time there.
Closer to the mic.
Okay. If you want to spend like your whole weekend at EDC, this is the stuff you're gonna need.
There you go.
Oh yeah.
Well
yeah.
said.
Okay,
Well
good.
said. Okay.
What's the first one?
All right. So the first and foremost thing you should have
Yes.
are earplugs.
I have mine right here. I deal with dangerous
Came
decibel
prepared.
levels. Eargasm.
Yes,
Eargasm, baby.
We love eargasm.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
So these ones specifically I love because not only is the packaging super cute, okay, because it lights up.
Oh wow, that's dope. That's really cool.
Yeah, the packaging's the best part.
Yeah.
I wear those when I need them.
They're super pretty.
Yeah, they
so
are.
it'll go with your outfit.
Yeah.
You can get different kinds, and they also have the different sizes.
Yep.
Oh, that's
To
great.
pop in if you have different
Yeah.
sized ears, and then what you have the little
keychain. Oh,
And
that
this
keychain is a
waterproof.
lifesaver. Yeah, it's a lifesaver.
Perfect. It's
I did
perfect.
lose one of my ear. I need to buy one because I
We got you.
yeah.
We got
Oh,
different kinds.
There we go. See, so you could buy the refills here too.
We have a different kind of this one.
Okay.
And
okay.
then we have the foamy ones.
Perfect.
You know, the regular little
yeah.
ones.
Awesome. Awesome.
I don't know if we can replace just one.
It's okay.
Sorry.
It's okay. I was gonna buy the
Never have
pair.
Just one.
No. We still talking about it. Never mind.
Read the room, sir.
All
Oh, that's an
right.
awesome idea. Okay, what else?
Yeah.
Okay. Can't have festival season without glitter.
Yeah.
Okay,
All right.
and we
yep.
have tons of it. So we have nice little gel glitters. This
Okay.
is the glitter bomb.
Nice.
And then we have these little fun powder glitters for your makeup, for whatever you need.
Super pigment over the eyeshadow. These are
Yes.
super pigmented, long wear.
They're
look
UV
great.
reflective.
Yeah, black light, and they look great on the face and the body. So
Yeah,
these are really
absolutely.
fun.
Okay.
These are great for every day, but for this season in particular, whether Halloween or festival, these are spectacular and come
Love
in
that.
87 colors.
Yeah, we have a million.
Yeah, these
That's
two.
very bright colors. I like those.
Yeah, super highly pigmented.
Yeah, they're so cute.
I love the
Glitter
little
bomb.
grenade. It's a little
Glitter bomb.
grenade.
Glitter bomb. Don't throw it at people.
Right?
Okay.
Don't tell me what to do.
Next, I wanted to go over just some like personal hygiene things.
Yes. Oh, for the love of God.
It's gonna be sweaty. It's
Yes.
gonna be hot. Okay,
Yes.
so we have this natural sun lotion.
Okay.
So
What's it called?
don't fry your ass. This is from
That's
this is from Badger Face.
That's fair.
We love Badger
From
Face.
Badger Face.
Okay.
Right?
Shout out Badger
Did you
Face.
know that we carried an entire
I did not
line
know.
called Badger Face Cosmetics, and I had nothing to do
How-
with it. It
okay.
happened to be
You had nothing to do with it?
I did not.
No.
No?
It even happened when I was away last year, and I came back and was like, "Stop it, stop it." But I do need to give an absolute shout out to the beard balm, also.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
From the Badger Cosmetic line. It's
Okay.
spectacular, and there's not a man that I don't know personally that hasn't been using it.
Why are you looking at me like
Welcome to
that?
the Fairvilla family. Zouain.
Thank you. Thank you.
And then I also have these are very large body wipes.
Spectacular.
Okay. Yeah.
They're
good.
also
Like a
biodegradable.
washcloth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, they're antibacterial, 100% biodegradable. They're made with
Essential
chamomile, witch hazel, all the good stuff. So these are
Nice. So
super
you're gonna
fine.
smell. You're
You
gonna
need
smell
these.
good and feel good.
These are also, anytime that we do any kind of wellness fair, these
Yeah.
are spectacular for our athletes. These are great for gym bags, camping.
And they
Yeah.
smell
We love them.
amazing.
And
Yeah.
because
They're
they're
great.
100% essential, so all of them also have different benefits. So tea tree is perfect for a sweaty dude, hint,
Okay.
hint, in all the places.
Wow, Jesus.
Just being, I mean, let's
I've
be
been
real.
moving shit
Look,
around. Can
I'm
you
not-
give me a break? God
was I
damn.
pointing at?
Yeah, you
Well,
yes.
you're the dude in the room.
Okay,
right?
oh,
So
okay,
take
yeah,
it
yeah.
For all of us,
All right,
okay?
fine.
But yeah, these are spectacular also for us women who are going from one to another in this Florida heat, who's not done Florida in yet.
Yeah,
Great
seriously.
for the pocket,
Yeah.
and you can buy them in a pack as well as singles. So
Absolutely.
Good call, Haley.
That's
Absolutely.
awesome.
Now, lastly, for wellness, I just wanted to introduce some Uber Lube to the scenario.
Uber lube.
Great.
Uber Lube's amazing for all kinds of things. Specifically in this situation, you don't want to chafe, okay?
No.
Chafing sucks.
The unmentionables that we're mentioning today.
Yeah. Of course.
I put everyone on this during
Yeah.
festival season
Yeah.
and otherwise. It's just an amazing product. I use it all the time. This one is the travel case. So
Okay,
you have a
so-
little thing to put it in. It is a glass bottle, so we do have to be careful.
Oh yeah,
with
be
that.
careful. Keep it in the
But-
camp. Keep it in the camp.
Well, you have the little travel case. The travel case is impact proof. It's not
Okay,
gonna,
then there you go.
Not gonna bother
also
anything.
make sure tattoos look spectacular.
Tattoos, amazing.
Okay,
Your
so it's-
hair, amazing.
Yeah, great conditioner, right?
Absolutely.
If you're in that third day festival thing,
Yeah.
you catch the ends.
Get your ends,
Yeah, yeah,
Or
yeah.
if you have braids and
Yeah.
you want to catch your
Shaving while you're in the
flyaways,
camp. Yeah.
anything,
Yeah.
anything.
Man,
This
that
is
day
good. That's
three,
what
that day, those day 3, day 4s,
Yeah.
especially in Florida. Oh my
Day 3,
God,
Day 4.
dude, I am telling you, it is brutal. Like that's what I fight for. I realize I fight for day 3 and day 4. Like day 1, 2, I'm good. I'm set. I'm so happy. Day 3, after you've gone all night partying, oh
starts
man,
kicking in.
yeah, then it
Well,
starts
and
kicking.
that's also where the energy drinks come in.
Exactly.
Oh, look at
Yeah,
you.
I mean,
You are the
We thought of
ET. This is
everything,
like
okay?
ET level product placement. This is amazing.
Sure, we do what we do for a reason.
That's awesome.
Right?
Wow.
But what's
this
really
is the Reese's
exciting,
Pieces
actually,
of. Anyway, go on.
we have an entire mood boost bar, and we carry not just beverages that are great for not only muscle recovery, but also to kind of give you that second win. So they're
Yeah.
great for any kind of partying, let alone a third day, right?
Yeah.
Lots of
They're-
vitamins in there.
Lots of vitamins and minerals. We
Yeah.
love them. But each one of them also do different things. We have ones that are great for focus if you are having a hard time in front of that spreadsheet. We have others that are great for
When you have a hard time with that spreadsheet while you're at the festival. Believe it or not, I've had that happen.
that would be me, right?
No.
In the tent
Any
with my
situation,
computer.
okay.
That
One
would be me.
of one of my friends was in his camper making with the clickety clacks, doing programming while in between sets of like electronic artists. I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't know how you do that. I can't.
that's
You
real.
gotta prioritize, you know. If you really want to go to the festival,
I do.
sometimes
That's
you
why I
gotta
tell
bring work.
everybody, leave me alone for a week.
Sometimes
That's
I'm working on spreadsheets.
called
by the bullet
prioritization.
secrets. We
Yeah,
have to
you
do what
know.
we have to do.
I-
you know what I mean?
yeah, don't- I know.
So, but they're great for your golf game. They're great for your game.
for your
You know what I'm saying?
great for your golf game, great for your game.
We have supplements as well that are great for the purse that can kind of, again, just that mood enhancing vibe.
we have
Yeah.
vapes.
Perfect. Yeah, we have vapes, but we also, if you're California sober, great place to come pick up your party
Yeah.
favors if you're kind of doing that thing,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So that you can kind of be in the space without having to create a new space.
Yeah, and I'm glad that there is going to be a lot more focus, especially in this season, on festivals for Fair Villa, because that means that I can talk Joe into doing some takeovers and we can do some.
Love what he thinks he can do.
That's-
P.S. Notice the apparel behind us. Some of
Yeah.
these outfits, these are super trendy.
Yeah.
They're really relevant. You're going to see, all the people that are getting ready on TikTok for the festival, you can be one of them with a quick stop into the Sanford
Yeah.
store.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Haley's
You
got
know,
a couple
this-
more things that
thi-
she wants
this
to
is-
show you.
Go ahead. I'm
Okay.
just looking at the white and how well that lights will reflect at night during a
Yeah,
doing
absolutely.
a takeover.
Continue talking, Haley.
All right,
before he
so
has opinions.
finally, the last thing that you kind of is necessary that you need.
Yes.
something to hold all your stuff
Oh
in.
my gosh,
So-
yes. For the love of God, get yourself one of those.
This is a hydro pack, okay? So you can stay hydrated.
Oh, it's got a water.
It's
Oh,
got a
that's
water
awesome.
thing. You don't even have to take it off to hydrate. It has a little hose.
Nice. Yep.
Zipper.
Also great for runners and bikers.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Anyone. Hiking.
Yeah.
Anything. So you got the little bladder in there. You
Nice.
fill that up with whatever you're drinking.
Yep. Water
it's
is what I
water.
would suggest during the day on day 3 at a
And
festival.
then you can just,
Yep.
and it's
Something
sick.
like Delta. Just pour 'em
Exactly.
Exactly. Yeah. Just put them all
water
in
it
there.
down.
We like our Delta and champagne, but you do whatever.
Yeah. Exactly.
And they come in a bunch of different.
We have so many different ones. This
I
one's
love
just
that.
super cute.
Yeah.
And then if you don't want a hydro
we have
pack,
masculine and feminine-
yeah,
feminine as well.
absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. This is.
I
this
love
one's
that.
for
Yeah.
you.
Oh,
so
yeah.
We also have fanny
Yep,
packs.
yep.
Our fanny packs are super cute,
Yeah.
and they're honestly really spacious. Like you can fit a lot of stuff in here.
Yeah,
They're
no, I
super
love those.
adjustable. It'll fit anyone. And this one's pot leaf themed, so I thought you would like that.
Oh, is that for me? Oh, hell yeah. Why would you think I like pot? I don't. What is,
Says the man who
Was it
opened
something-
with, I have 3 priorities.
was it something? Was it
Cannabis
something I
and
said?
And so every time you go to a festival, you better rep Fairvilla wearing that thing.
Yeah,
Your
well,
Jesus
of course,
cam.
of course. Oh, I'm gonna rock this with. Yeah, I love that.
Oh, my
I love
grandmother
that.
just
This
rolled
is
over.
great. Thank you so much. This is
Yes,
badass.
you know
Haley, thank you for everything. Thank you for the setup. Thank you for repping the festival community by bringing stuff like this. Because like I said, eargasm stuff. Like I can't recommend eargasm enough for your ears as somebody who deals with dangerous decibel levels on a daily basis. So so thank you. Thank you. This is awesome.
Thanks for having me.
Haley. So let's bring back Christina, because there are some things that I heard about the city of Sanford that I want clarification on.
We actually would like to.
Yeah.
I'm gonna scoot.
Come on in.
Her
I don't care.
spotlight here.
So we have
Hold, please.
yeah.
We did it.
So
Some flowers for your big announcement.
oh
And to
nice.
say thank you for everything that you do for this community.
Absolutely, we really appreciate you.
That's really awesome.
I feel like
Oh, yeah.
matched my outfit today too.
I love that.
That's so sweet, guys. Thank you. Yeah, I really
Well,
appreciate it.
You have done a lot for the community, and I mean this is only just the beginning, I think. But I want
only just begun.
there it is. So, all right. As you know, I ride my bike around
I
Sanford.
saw you today.
You did see me today.
By the post
and
office.
every
Oh, nice.
and-
That was when my call got ignored.
yeah. Did you? No, it did not.
Yeah, it really happened.
Really?
But I literally said he's riding his bike.
See, I am a man of routine.
Yeah.
So okay, I was riding by my future home. You know my future home, right?
The post office.
No, the.
Wow.
Okay, well I know.
She knows.
New tribes.
The new the Mayfair Hotel.
yeah.
Yeah. So I was riding by the Mayfair Hotel, and I rode by, and on the right hand side there was the Armory, and I'm like, that's gonna be my guest house. But I rode back home, and I'm riding, and I'm like, I need to get some stories about Sanford, and I just found out that there is going to be a development to make it into a multi-purpose. My house is going to be a multi-purpose thing, like where they're going to have
Mixed use is what they call
That's
it.
what they called it. Whatever. I'm not interested in the terminology. I'm interested that they're taking my house. But what's up with that? Is that really?
Armory or the Mayfair?
No, the Mayfair.
Mayfair.
I mean, I'll believe it when I see it. That's
Okay.
always the goal. But right now, it's owned by an international church that
Yeah.
is under indictment. So I doubt we'll see any movement on that property for a very long time.
That's unfortunate. It's been vacant since 2016, right?
Maybe, yeah,
Before
that sounds
that?
about right. Because New Tribes wasn't using the whole building, but
Correct.
they were technically still headquartered
Correct.
there.
Yeah,
Okay.
they had started
Yeah.
moving already in 2014, so
Yeah.
2016.
Wasn't New Tribes the people with the guns, the gun
No,
church?
no.
Oh, I thought they were the Korean gun church.
No, they're an amazing organization
but
that
they
taught
rebranded
tribes
as,
around the world.
Oh, okay.
Ethos.
360, and they do a lot too with housing. And
Oh, okay. So they're actually cool.
Yeah, they're great. I had the
Okay.
opportunity to work with them when we were running our
Okay, where did I hear that they were like that the place was bought by a Korean cult?
Well, it is now. I don't know about Korean.
Oh,
but
okay,
The church
okay.
that owns it now is the one being indicted.
That's
And
the
there's
one.
some stuff
Okay,
going
see,
on.
I knew there was
don't-
a.
I can't speak to it fully. I just knew that.
Yeah,
hey,
yeah, yeah.
it's
I'm not trying to
probably
get anybody in trouble. I just want to. I just want to know what's happening with my house. That I haven't bought
you
yet.
can visit the Sanford Museum's website and social media. They were allowed to do a tour in it while it was in process for being developed as a hotel before
Yeah.
they sold it to the church. And we did a really cool tour of that building and talked about the history of the giants that were there. And you can also see
Yep,
the
that's
still
right.
functional antique elevator. So if you are curious about the inside of that building, there's a really great video on the Sanford Museum's website.
A lot
That's
of people
good.
from the theater, actually, way back in the day, would also stay at the Mayfair when they were performing at the Wayne Dutch Performing Arts Center.
That's crazy.
Great building.
I,
Spectacular. That's a good call. We'll link.
So Bane and I, my business partner and I, walked by there, and he had his camera, and I'm like, man, I wish I could go in there and check it out. And I have never seen a man exert his white privilege quicker. He was like, hold on a second, I got a camera, and I'm a white guy. And so he walked in there, and we got into the main room, and we were just like, yeah, just walking in, and there were some people fixing some stuff, and they just look over at us and we just walk in like we own the joint. They're like, hey. I was like, huh? You can't be here. Huh? Oh, okay. And then we just left. I was like, so close. I wanted to go in there. I wanted to check out
Well,
what
you
my.
should exert your privilege by sponsoring the museum and then getting tours of On Purpose.
Listen. Oh, listen. I just break into stuff, okay? All right? I just walk in and say, I own this now.
Well, I know this is a total non sequitur, but I mentioned the post office, and I have to tell you guys the craziest post office story, because you know post offices are always great. You got
yeah.
a weird mix of people in
Yep.
there, right?
Yep.
But okay. So this lady had just left. She dropped off her package.
Yeah.
But the woman that was still up there was furious because this lady is using the post office to ship a live chicken to Puerto Rico. And so the box
Come on,
is
man.
so narrow. There's no way the chicken can turn around. And they have to pay $100 to ship them, plus get a vet certification in order to ship the chicken.
Hold on. That's a thing? You can ship a chicken?
Apparently it's legal, but now to Puerto Rico, 4 days. So it's like,
How's the chicken gonna make it?
So now we've got all these random people in the post office speculating about why
The logistics of
who
flip.
would send a chicken to Puerto Rico, and then joking about, all right, you cover the camera, we'll distract the workers and just go free it outside and commit federal felonies.
Look.
But it was the moment it happened, the first thing I realized is, oh God, I'm going to think about this for the rest of my life because I will never know how this story ends.
That's hilarious.
I would have been committed. I would have stayed there. I've committed to the bit. I need to figure out how this
I'm
ends.
buying a plane ticket.
Because
I'm following this
here's the
chicken.
thing. Okay, I'm from the Caribbean. So having somebody send something to Puerto Rico, a chicken to Puerto Rico, is just cartoonishly Caribbean. Can you not do that? We have chickens in the Caribbean. I mean, look,
That's what they're saying. So they're like, is it a cockfighting chicken? Is it a pet?
Oh.
Is it a species that you're not allowed to have or something?
did it look muscular?
You couldn't
Because
see it.
I've seen.
The box was this big with a hole
That
in
is
it.
so many.
See,
Right? So
so-
many, that's what we were talking about earlier, a story that has so many legs,
Yeah,
right?
I can-
Never gonna know.
Unless somebody knows that one person.
Yeah, what's
just
the
got a
story?
dead chicken in the U.S. Postal Service.
Somebody give us the scoop on shipping chickens from Florida to Puerto
You know,
Rico.
when we were working in Haiti, there were chickens everywhere,
singular
right?
chicken,
and
not
the
like a f-
idea was that
yeah.
we were helping people create economics, right? So I created a series called Chickenomics, and they thought it was called Chickenomics because of all the chickens running around, that it was Chickenomics.
Oh,
so as you're talking, I'm like, it's a Chickenomics chicken.
So there's a. So number one, from the peanut gallery, we
I'm one click at a time. I'm hoping. I feel like I'm doing that now. One
we
click
got
at a
we,
time.
we have a comment from the peanut gallery that it might be a drug chicken.
Possibly. I can
Yeah,
see that.
but the
Yeah.
chicken, if the
So
chicken
you
was
guys-
moving, maybe it was like a balloon, made it swallow a. I don't know, cause that.
Comment on DJ Zouain right here on this video. What
Why
do
would
you
you
think
send
the
the
chicken
What do
was
you
doing?
think?
Do you
was
think it'll arrive alive?
why did the chicken cross the ocean
In a box.
Gulf of America.
to give drugs to the Gulf of?
I just did it to make him mad.
We're looking for a new ho-host. So I think that there, it's just cartoonishly Caribbean. Please, people, stop sending chickens
In boxes.
Yeah, in boxes to Puerto Rico. I haven't been to Puerto Rico since I was a child, but I'm pretty sure they have chickens there. So let's just stop doing that. But anyway, so
You're on a bicycle.
yeah,
By the post office.
yeah,
We're getting back to it.
we're getting back. I just want to know what the hell's going on with the Mayfair and making sure that So if I wanted to buy the Mayfair,
Yeah.
what would I do?
I mean, it was sold for like not a lot. I think it was like $6 million, and it made me super sad.
What? $6 million?
But to fix it,
Yeah.
to be a functional hotel again, would be at least a $25-30 million investment. So they pieced out on the deal and sold it to a church.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Jesus. Get it? Because
I see what you did.
thank you. So, all right. So
Smell what you're still
We say it when it matters.
So tell me a little bit about why is it so hard to get? Because it's a pretty place. Like, there's no way some private entity is not looking at that salivating.
Oh, good segue.
I mean, it's multifaceted. So, like, one, it takes money. So
Sure,
who's
yeah.
going to give that money? Is the industry sound? So, like, when they bought it, it was, when things were great, tourism was great, everything
Sure.
was going to be fine. Getting those investors or maybe even bringing in a larger name was possible.
Hmm.
But then, market takes a crash, economy sucks, tourism's down, COVID, then it's like that money's just not there anymore. So the real
Yeah.
investors that need to do that, and it's also a numbers game. How many rooms are there? How much can you charge for that room in this county? That's very regulated, and there's a lot of working parts
Oh,
with
that's
that
okay.
too.
Yeah.
So if they know, hey, it's normal not to get your return on this investment until such a time, but because there's only so many rooms that I can only charge this much, it's just not a sound investment at this moment. So if there's more grants available, more support from the city, more flexibility and other functional buildings they can build around that property to make it a more viable investment, then it starts looking good again. But if you don't have people in place at the city that want to play that game or have that conversation, then you get sold to a church.
I think we need somebody that wants to play that game and talk that talk.
I think so too.
I think so
Sounds like a
too.
great idea. Should we find one?
I think we should find
Do
one.
you think they will get mailed to us
I
by
think-
the U.S. Postal
I
Service?
think-
That type of box?
So yeah, well,
I'll put holes in the box.
Don't worry, guys, I'll be fine. I've got a hydration pack from Fairville in my bag.
nice segue. That was awesome.
You're welcome.
So good.
So okay, I think that.
But answer is yes. I think that we go back to the conversation that we're talking about what's happening in Sanford and how we keep making it happen. I'm currently having an issue, and I'm just going to say it. I've been trying to get in the Christmas parade since June.
Oh yeah, no.
And so,
we had that conversation.
We've had pushback, and then we heard the applications aren't open. I don't know if they want us. I know before we had to do it halfway. It's just, I don't. It's a question. It's just a simple question. We have all the right phone numbers,
And
but
that's
we're
what's
not.
frustrating me too with not just our city, with government.
Sure.
They don't want to say yes or no. They'd rather leave you in ambiguity.
Ambiguity, yep.
Than to commit to an answer. Because according to all of the paperwork they have out, yes, you should be. As long as you're not dressed as Santa or giving out, dildo popsicles,
Yes.
you're probably fine.
Yeah.
No
But
dildo
they
popsicles,
don't
we're
wanna
out.
deal with it. They don't want to deal with the 10 people who are going to be very loud and very upset about it. So they just, put everybody on hold. So, and then it's like we have to weigh as a business, do you spend your time and energy fighting this
Chasing
one
it.
little moment, or do we find other ways to participate and have fun? So,
I mean, we had this conversation before. My tattoo artist tried to open up a place here, and because it was not the type of they said he lives here. Like he moved to Altamont. Imperial Class Tattoo is now in Altamont, but it could have been in downtown. Altamonte. Shut up. I have Hispanic Tourette's. Leave me alone. I have Hispanic Tourette's. Leave me alone. It's okay. So
You wanted to. We felt it.
I'm gonna break off in Arabic in a minute. So, yeah, is it the prudeness? What is the deal? Do they think that we're a church?
Well, my challenge,
What's going on?
just my challenge, and I know there's so many others, but mine was just in a yes or no.
Yeah.
Allow us
Yeah.
the opportunity to focus somewhere else. But how heartbreaking would it be for a local business who has put an investment here for the last several years, a heritage company in the market, whose mascot is a flamingo? When I was at Texas Roadhouse, we had an armadillo in the parade. I'm not sure why it would be such a challenge, but just yes or no. I mean, it's 3 months we've been looking for a yes or no, and I haven't really experienced that. We love them. We grew up here. We know these people. We know the jobs they do and how hard they work. and what position they're in, but why are they in that position?
Is there okay, because you guys, I mean, I grew up across town in Lake Mary, and you guys grew up around
and we're
here.
still friends with you.
So when it comes to like the local government, you knew a lot of these people personally outside of government. Was there a shift in the mentality, or what is the deal?
Like I said, with any government, it's based on permits. So like with yours, they won't give you an answer, but it's not very clear.
Yeah.
With the tattoo shop, it's very clear in planning and zoning what's allowed and what's not allowed.
Yeah.
And tattooing, piercing, even animal, because we couldn't get a cat cafe once because it was considered animal boarding.
Yes.
Yeah, I almost said hoarding, not boarding. I have 4 cats.
Says the ho-host.
So it's like it's just because government takes forever. So they wrote these rules hundreds of years ago, 50 years ago even, and the amount of effort and foresight that it takes to change them is usually not there or too difficult. So it's not necessarily that they're prudes now, but they're still following rhetoric and policy that has been around for decades because that's just how it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also we know squeaky wheel gets cheese. Did I say that right? I
Grease.
think any of it's wrong.
I think it's
Listen, my dad was planning and zoning chair for over a decade, maybe longer. I mean, there for a long time. And they work so hard to filter through all of the things that were set before them, right? I remember when we opened this location, Wade will tell an amazing story that literally, without naming names, but the powers that be, threw a 3-ring binder heavier than my truck right in front of him and was like, these are all the things that we need to do first, right? And Wade was like, cool, read it, did it. You know, we met all the things, right? But it wasn't without the fact that there was something set before us so long ago that needs some massaging, I think. Times are changing.
Well, I mean, and it's topical right now, too, with the Pride crosswalks and now even in Sanford, our green trail. And so they're like, well, we'll find something in the policy that makes it so we can't have crosswalks and you can't have bright colors. And so now our taxpayer dollars and our inconvenience for traffic are going to be altered because they're going to repaint the green because apparently they don't follow their own code that is now inconvenient to them. You know, it's like that's the problem. Why don't we address these issues and change the policy? Why do we just go, oh, that's how it is now, I guess we're stuck with it. If we know it's not working anymore, let's make the effort to find policy that fits our community now.
And it feels like it's just kicking everything down the road and hoping that we just get tired.
Yeah, it's
is that basically what it is?
Or we retire.
Yeah, they want us to get fatigued and give up so they can cash their check and not deal with anything.
I had somebody tell me once when I moved back home, I was like 25, and it was right when I started in Main Street, and again, no names, but sat in front of me and said, and I think I said this to you before, right? I think at lunch we've had this conversation.
Off air, I need the name.
But literally said, sometimes you just have to wait for people to pass in the city of Sanford to see anything change. And it's hilarious because I was like, that's not, no, you know, you're idealistic and young and we were vocal and all the things. And then I sat and watched it happen and was like,
An old man once told me in Sanford that we're a few funerals away of having a really nice town. And I was like,
wonder if it's the same man. Right.
Yeah. No, like, look, I remember DJing back. The brouhaha was the first thing that I DJ'd here.
I still have that cup.
Yeah, like the first one. I'm talking about the very first one you talking about?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh my.
Square with the meat.
Yeah. No. The one
Gary's
before that. The little one, the tiny one that we did. That was the first one, and then the second one.
I think that was just a brouhaha. I think it got its second ha when it grew.
It grew. Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Okay, so the brouhaha. I DJ'd the ha and the ha ha. So anyway, the point is that like I just saw I saw those two events like just grow exponentially. Like the brouhaha just freaking went over the top, and I'm like people dancing in the streets and Triplet coming over and shaking my hand and going, yeah, this is awesome. I'm like, thanks,
and
man.
now they're like, no more fun.
Yeah,
Stop having a great time and supporting each other.
That's literally what
Take
sold
more
me.
cups.
That's the first thing that sold me on Sanford was that party.
Yeah.
I came out here and I was like, this is amazing. And I still have pictures of that party. I want to see Sanford do that again, do that kind of stuff again. And it seems like, and again, I've gone to a few of these town hall events and at City Hall, and it's always that. And even when I've tried to do business with them, I mean, you've heard my story, you've heard my gripes, and I'm just like, it's a big waste of time. It's like, don't sit with me for 3 hours to talk to me about something that you're not going to do anyway.
Yeah.
Like, That's just.
We do love meetings and lunches, though.
That's true.
Yeah, like at least buy me lunch. You know, like if you're gonna bullshit me, at least buy me lunch.
Well, and I just shared this on social today because the city put out that they hired a consultant.
Of course they did.
To evaluate their.
I need to be a consultant.
That's what I'm doing now. I'm so tired of everybody else spending $100,000 for people to fix their problems. But anyway, they hired a consultant to analyze our permitting process, which we all recognize as a problem. So it is nice that city recognizes that it's an issue and is addressing it. My biggest concerns are always, what do we do after the final report? I'm so tired of paying for consultants that go, hey, this is all this crap we did. Here's this stuff. Here's this analyzation. Here's this thing. This is what you should do. And then I go, oh, great. We had the workshops and we reached out to the community and we have a plan. And then on the shelf it goes and we never see any steps further because us as residents, we don't have time to follow everything that's going on. So we go, oh, they reached out to us. They know there's a problem. They paid somebody to fix it. In their brain, they go, it must be fixed.
Yes.
And then they never follow back up and realize, oh, wow, they never actually took action on any of those items.
Yeah.
So I'm hopeful and I'm excited and I asked to be involved as a stakeholder,
Yeah.
but I want to see it through. I don't want to just go, hey, let's all talk about it and not see any policy changes, not see any growth
kumbaya without
from
execution.
That.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what it sounds like. Yeah, it just sounds like one of those big companies that just will not move from their 100-year-old views type thing. Like it's that, but in government. That's the view that I get as somebody who's had very limited encounters with government. So, okay, I don't, maybe not names, but can you at least give me a position where the ball is dropped? I want to go up the ladder where the Eyes Wide Shut party is, where we're like, we don't do that.
Where the Eyes Wide Shut party.
Like I want to know.
He says in Fairvilla.
Yeah.
That's a weird soundtrack.
It's so weird.
Just like, could you imagine getting paid $100,000?
Yeah.
Just go,
And the only scene that stands out to me is actually when they're in their apartment, when she's wearing a wife beater and underwear, and they're in their apartment. That's the scene that stands out. The hips, that thing. We have to figure it out.
Yeah. So
next episode.
Sorry. Where's the ball drop?
Yeah.
So it's not necessarily people.
Yeah.
It's maybe the way the organization is structured.
Okay.
But it's not one individual. It is a culture, and it's also the policy. When the policy is outdated and hasn't been looked at in 15 years, hasn't been updated with current technology, hasn't matched Florida building codes, that's where you have these problems where it's discrepancy and everybody else in Florida is doing this, but Sanford's still doing this from this program manual from 2010 or something like that.
Yeah. No, I remember.
So it's more about the systems than it is the people. And yes, okay, the people are part of it, but it's not necessarily in their power to change it. And with government, everything trickles up. It goes back to the city manager. It has to get approved through commission. And in some cases, needs to get added to a comp plan that has to get approved by the state. It's never an easy process to change that policy, even with all the best intentions.
So how do we change that? Because that's what I'm an IT guy. I look at all of the pieces and I'm like, okay, so that's the thing that's messed up. Okay, how do we fix that?
Well, you go through this even at Hollerbach, right, where there's strategy to be developed, and we had to we just went through this at Fairvilla. Processes and procedures are two of our favorite words, right?
SOPs.
Our ops guy, bless his heart, has been standardizing for the last 12 months because the world changes, it evolves, and COVID completely changed our industry. Now we're competing with CVS and Target. We have to look at the way that we do things differently, and so it would behoove us and the kindness of these incredible people who are doing this job. I mean, this is not personal to any of the people up there. It's just really, it'd be amazing to have a conceptual workshop where we literally just take one of those meetings where we all yell at each other and take a whiteboard and go, okay, so this is a challenge. Now let's break all that down, some of that. And maybe some of that is happening behind closed doors, but it's not yet being felt in the streets.
Well,
No.
And my biggest complaint too is you should ask why 5 times.
You know, so like if people keep coming in with this issue and then the commission feels like, oh, we heard them, we fixed their problem. But it's like if everybody keeps coming in with the same issue, when are we going to ask, hey, why do we keep tripping and falling? Instead of just going, hey, here's your Band-Aid, you fell and had a boo-boo, we're going to ask, you know, you come in a lot with scraped knees, why are you falling? And then if they go, oh, it's because I feel dizzy, why are you dizzy? Oh, it's because I don't eat enough. Like, okay, we can fix that problem.
Sure, yeah,
so,
yeah, yeah.
If you keep asking that why, you're going to get to the root of why these are systemic issues and not just keep fixing boo-boos.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, it's the Band-Aid. It's the Band-Aid the Band-Aid concept that doesn't work. It's frustrating. It's frustrating looking at it from just a citizen in a small town perspective, but it is extra annoying hearing it from also friends who have to deal with the government side of things. Thankfully, it's probably...
What happens when our friends get in government?
Well, I can tell you that I have several friends that were in government, not in the parties that I would.
But when we support our friends, if they were
no, absolutely not.
Once you get in, then you're the man. And
right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I
feel like I would support my friends who wanted to insert themselves to be change makers. I feel like I would do that.
I would if they and I think that the people that I think about that should be doing this absolutely would do the right thing.
I picked up the application. Okay.
Yay, that's the applause track happening, right?
That's what I wanted to hear.
It's funny too because
I wanted commitment. That's what I wanted.
I wanted to just, maybe learn about it and download it from the website, but it's not available. So I did go down in person and got a physical piece of paper.
Oh, the tea on that day to be there.
Wow.
So it's coming together. I'm getting the team ready. You gotta, pick out your treasurer, fill out some forms. So it's coming. It's still a long ways away though. So people don't normally apply this early because it won't be till August of 2026.
Yeah.
But I want to commit to it and let my intentions be known.
Well,
you were talking about earlier showing up, being prepared, and following through, right? That is literally what you said was the foundation, the basis of your career in this situation, showing up. And what was the second one? Showing up.
Prepared.
Be prepared.
Be prepared, yeah.
How are you finding yourself to be, what's your prepared season look like?
So I think, when I talk about these umbrellas of things that just are common across the board, showing up, we talked about that imposter syndrome and just the fear of the unknown. I don't know what I'm going to face. I'm not ready for it. But people do business with people they know.
Absolutely.
When there's an
Love and
opening,
trust.
You pick the person that's in the room. I mean, how many actors got famous because they just happened to be standing there?
That's exactly right.
You have to be present. But then, okay, if you are here, but you're not ready to talk to me, you're still shy, you don't have a call to action, you don't have a next step, then it makes it hard for people to interact with you and figure out what to do next.
Tracy just said announcement. Shout out Tracy.
Yep. So I think for me, being prepared is getting the right team, making sure that you're not doing it alone.
Yeah.
Because I think that is a mistake I made the first time I ran, that I don't like bothering people. So I'm like, I can do this myself. It's fine. I
The
don't wanna bother
superheroes
them.
that don't ask for help.
Especially when it's like a volunteer gig. I'm not paying you. That was hard for me. So I'm getting over that from the gate and making sure I have a good team of people.
Yeah.
And it's also hard to make decisions about yourself when you have a group making it more objectively. Then
Advisors.
it gets easier to get past that step. So my preparedness is creating a team, trusting other people to help me in my journey, but also being connected. And you're great at that with all your stuff. This is connected to this one. This is connected to this, and they can follow me up here.
Yeah.
Because if they don't have a way to go, man, I really like that interaction with them. I have this great idea, and I would love to reach out to them.
Yep.
If they can't find you, they don't know how to take that next step. We're people of convenience.
Absolutely.
If it's too difficult to find you or get a hold of you, you've lost that connection. So I try to make myself very approachable and easy to access, still with my own boundaries. Well, boundaries are good.
Yeah.
But still make myself accessible so that it's easy for people to go, hey, I just really enjoyed you. I don't even know what I need from you right now, but I just wanted to make this personal connection. And you and I know, there may have been this one 15-minute conversation we had 10 years ago that turned into this really amazing thing. And we had no idea in that moment that it was going to turn into something like this.
That's literally...
Or that we'd end up back in the same room 10 years later.
That's literally this table.
Talking about Uberlube.
Well, that's literally this table right here.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
That's literally this table right here because, I worked with Fairvilla years ago. Then I reconnected via Joe because Joe and I connected through the truck pull, the paddy pull.
Through Ladies 327.
Through Ladies 327. And next thing I know, like we're working together, and this happens. And with you, it was I moved to Sanford. We knew the same people, and
You
we ended up
DJ'd my
hitting.
Puerto Rican boyfriend's
I
party.
DJ'd a Puerto Rican
He
boyfriend's
played
party.
Bad Bunny on purpose.
I did. And you want to know the reason? You want to know the freaking reason that I am DJing and walking my baby sister down the aisle in 2 weeks in San Juan, Puerto Rico? You want to know the reason why that's happening?
Besides the fact that you totally love her and you're her older brother.
Yeah, no, but the reason she chose Puerto Rico.
Because he wanted to buy those shoes.
Oh, right.
No,
It's because her favorite song's Bad Bunny.
Because Bad Bunny is doing a residency in Puerto Rico. And so her and her future wife.
No idea that's what was happening.
Her future wife is actually from Puerto Rico, so that's how she sold it. I'm
nice.
like, okay, yeah, she's from Puerto. She was born in Jersey.
Do what you want, sis. It's your wedding. Do what you want.
Stop encouraging her. It's already annoying. I love you, Sally. So
It's not about you, Zouain.
I know it's not about me, but I have to do a lot of shit for something that is not about me. So there is that. Stop it. All right. It's not. This isn't. Anyway.
Sally's going to be watching these like, bitch.
I know.
Team Sally. Team Sally.
Everybody's team. Of course, everybody's team Sally.
Co-hosts are great.
Ho-hos.
So, all right, fine. All right, so let's close the show out already. What do you guys want to plug?
Oh, did you just say
Our
that?
ears,
plug.
like the lovely eargasm earplugs.
Nice.
Not what I was going to say, but good segue.
That was
It was
very
the
good one.
safest thing to plug on
Yeah,
the table.
no,
All
that's-
puns intended.
I guess I should have phrasing.
I don't know that we want to plug anything on the table,
No,
but
not on the table. No, that's
I
for
do
the,
feel like
that's for the page. That's for
there are
the
exciting
Patreon.
things happening. What's happening in your world that's exciting?
Well, I'm leaving Hollerbach as CEO for last
You what?
5 years. Yeah, it's true. And I've been there since I was
Where's the track that goes?
14.
You've been there since you were 14. That's
Yeah.
wild.
She served me my
38.
first sandwich that I ordered at Magnolia Square.
Nice.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
that was a weird time at Magnolia Square.
Well, but it was that was then.
When I was back there.
It was But I appreciate that and I remember that.
Thanks.
I really I enjoyed working with you guys. I think that you brought a modernity to a brand that needed it, and I think that I love the fact that I've been able and still are able to work on so much weird, cool shit with you. And it was all because I like a German. If you gave me 100 tries, there was no way that I would have been like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be doing media for a German restaurant and DJing and announcing wrestling matches. What?
There was a great day. It was with Matt Morgan, and
Okay,
we were on
yep,
the
yeah.
news for Fox 35 in the morning, and I was on my way there to do the segment, but then Fox 35 called me, and she's asking me questions, and I was like, wait, is this about drag brunch or the charity wrestling show? And I love that, at the same time, both of those stories were occurring, and that was a real sentence I got to say to a reporter. I was like, hold on, wait.
I say that's what I say. Hashtag things I say now because
Yeah.
words you never. Yeah, my mom still goes. What are you? What?
That's my goal, is
Yeah.
to form sentences that have yet to be heard
Yeah.
in the universe.
That's a great.
Sometimes when I
sentence.
say them, I'm like, ooh, am I the first one in the entire history of time to say these 6 words in succession?
So after leaving such a legacy, what are you doing?
It's weird to say legacy. And I got the Lifetime Achievement Award once when I was 34, and I'm like, well, this is depressing.
I don't think so. I just to give ode. Theo walked me through my time at Main Street when I first started. Your mom was a treasure to me when I was learning and growing the neighborhood. I remember finding her. Somebody had stolen her purse one time, and I found all of her stuff behind the. Do you remember that?
It's not funny, but it was. She laughs about it.
Yeah. It was like her plan, and it was so the connections. Then you have the way that you have expanded and taken your brand out externally has just been. So I think that it's done a lot to put Sanford on the map. So it feels like a legacy to me. Yeah.
Yeah,
hope it
no,
does
you-
to you.
That's why I like having people in my corner, because when I say it, I feel weird. When other people say
No,
it, I'm like, thank you.
No, it's
I'm glad
real.
that you
Here's the
recognize
thing.
my efforts.
Yeah, it's
as
real.
as somebody who's worked with you and worked for you, you are a bad bitch, and you've done it. You've done the thing here. You are a lot of the reason why people move to Sanford because of the stuff that you've done. So
We talk about those those festivals, those reasons you connect as a community, that's why people choose to live where they live. So it is a huge part of our identity. So I like to be part of
people literally travel to come to places like I've said it before. People went from you're moving to Sanford to you're moving to Sanford. Like it's huge, and so I can't say enough good things about the shit you've done. I can't wait to see what you're gonna do next. Where can people find everything?
Well, because you should be prepared.
Yeah.
And follow through.
Yeah.
They can visit my new website at hollerbachwithpurpose.com.
Hollerbachwithpurpose.com.
I worked a lot on what to name it, and I thought it was fun. And actually, I named it before I found this Dolly Parton quote the other day, but it was find out who you are and do it on purpose. And I was like, oh, girl, I love that. But I think purpose is really such a huge part. And for me, with this consulting firm, I want to, like the things I'm good at, nonprofit governance. You know, there's so many nonprofits out there that want to do a lot of good, but if they don't have that business background and that understanding of how to run the actual board, even great intentions with good funding can fall apart. So nonprofit consulting, SOPs and training, because everyone knows they need it, but finding the time to do it or get an outside perspective on what's missing is hard.
And doing it in today's world, because it's different.
With my experience, family mediation, changing generations is something I have a lot of experience in that I'm happy to help other people with. And even I have a client already that I'm helping with city permitting because I understand that system and can help them connect to the right people. So there's lots of ways to get involved, free consultations, full 90 minutes, or really big projects. So I just want to be accessible and help people get things where they want to be.
Well, if you have anybody,
I feel like we do that at Fair Villa too. Help people get things where they want them to be.
Isn't that the song? Or no, that's the other one. We're not allowed to talk about. Take it where you are. Whose jingle was that?
I don't know, but the visuals are inappropriate.
Which one is that?
I'm so lost right now.
Premier Adult Factory Outlet takes you where you want to go.
You mean the competition?
Just say the competition.
You just shut up the competition for real?
So that means you need to
get a new jingle.
To create a new jingle.
Since she says to the guy who does our voiceover stuff.
You need to hire me to make a jingle. It is my dream. It is my dream to be a jingle writer. I can tell you all my favorite jingles of all time.
I will tell you, plug though to Daniel Dennis from Tom and Dan, who did a Fair Villa jingle that was, it was hot.
Big up Tom and Dan.
Yeah, big up. Yeah, I need that, by the way, Dan. If you're watching, I need that.
No, that's good. That's I think that we will do a jingle, but also we need to do rave takeovers. We're going to do a rave takeover.
So that's where we plug the fun stuff. We're so excited that you actually came to the Sanford location. I want to make sure that I remind everyone that this is our 6th location, actually, that we run from Putnam County all the way up to Kissimmee. I do too. I'm having a great time up there. As a matter of fact, I think I changed. It's like my people or something. It's weird. Anyway, so Putnam County all the way to Kissimmee, 6 locations, and 3 different brands to serve you. So if you feel uncomfortable or overwhelmed by the Gigantor mega store, which is spectacular and 3 floors full of funness and like the Disney World of excitement, right? But if that is uncomfortable to you, maybe you want to swing in and swing out. We have our Sexy Things concepts, which are both available on iDrive in Kissimmee and in East Palatka. And then the boutique, and this is the one that most people are unfamiliar with. This is where you can bring your mom to buy something special or buy something fun. Today I purchased Pheromone perfume, something that I'm going to wear to a massage on Friday, and I think some accessories to actually be able to wear under a suit to professional women's luncheon, right? So you just never know, let alone the fact that we got a mood enhancement and met up with friends.
I think sexual wellness is so tied to mental health, and to separate them is really criminal. So it doesn't have to be something that's just isolated to the bedroom or your home. It is something to embrace.
It's a feeling.
All the time.
That's right.
Yourself.
That's right. Thanks for that.
You're welcome.
That's awesome.
She should write our jingle.
All right, we'll talk about it. Jesus.
And with that, the ho-hosts.
Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is DJ Zouain. This has been the Sanford Sitdown, the sexy Sanford Sitdown.
I'll make them.
Thank you to my ho-hosts.
Thanks, Sanford.
And Joe.
Thanks, Haley.
Thank you to Haley and the crew at the Fair Villa Sanford for their hospitality and the great backdrop.
Happy festivaling.
Yeah, I will be festivaling. We will definitely do another show when I come back from Puerto Rico, and I'm going to try to streamline these productions so that we're able to do them a lot more often. But
Are they
until
going to be
then,
able to follow you for fit checks?
The Sanford Sitdown.
Thanks for hanging out. My name's DJ Zouain. We'll talk to you next time. Peace.
Peace. Okay, that was your best show yet.